So I'm going to walk you through a short presentation about our story, how we started, where we are now, why we do what we do, and then share with you a couple of things that you need to understand. And so this image here, as you see, is my image. This is about over 8 years ago when we started producing content online. And so this image was taken from one of the videos that we first recorded. And you can see there, look at this guy. That was Nhyira Premium. But that is how we started producing content online, because we identify the fact that it is important there are content online available to people, and it is important we have a structured way of presenting our content in a manner that people can get access to our content. And so although this was how we started, and this is what we started with, you can see writing on the board. Heck, look at the size of the board. Can you even see the board is cracked and couldn't even be changed? But that was how we started. But the most important thing is we had a vision as to what we wanted to do and where we were going. And so 3 core things that really we started and say, hey, why do we want to really go into this? Because we want to provide quality education with pragmatic teaching methodologies. Yes, there were a couple of teaching centers available, couple of materials available, but they were not structured in the manner that we would want it to be based on what we want out of how we are studying. And so we said, okay, how do we provide quality education materials with pragmatic teaching strategies? That was the why. And so the big question then is, how do we execute that? Because if we are going to provide quality education materials using pragmatic teaching strategies, then how do we do it? And that is to leverage technology with dedicated team. So right from day one, we realized that we cannot compete on the large scale. We didn't have the funding, the resources available to have a space where people would troop in and come and have lectures. But we knew right from the beginning, over 8 years ago, that, hey, we could provide online education leveraging technology. And so the question then is, where were we going? What did we want to achieve? Simple. We want to create an avenue for transforming the lives of people irrespective of their story. And so right from day one and as of today and into the next decade, it is about how we can transform people's life irrespective of what their stories are. So there are people who have come. They are like, Nhyira, I have been writing this exam over and over again. I've been having these challenges. I've not been able to chatter because of this one particular subject. They come, we take their stories, and then we provide them with the mentorship they need. We provide them with the environment, and so they become successful. So irrespective of the story of the people that come around us over the last decade, we make sure that we transform your life. So it is not just about, yes, you are here to study primarily, but then it is a transformational environment that we create to ensure that by the time you pass through the system, you are transformed and you are taking your life to the next level. And so that is where we saw ourselves as the vision, creating an avenue for transforming the lives of people irrespective of their story. And so always what we ask is, what is your story? It doesn't matter what your story is. If you want to really become successful, you want to pass your examination, you want to take your life to the next level, then we can partner with you. We can hold your hand, provide you with the mentorship that you need so you can become successful. But then it then takes us to the key thing, to provide online education. And so right from the beginning, we knew that, yes, it is online education that we want to provide. Why is this important, you may ask? It's flexible. So that means that we can provide classes from anywhere we are at as far as we have access to internet. It's flexible because people don't have to travel or drive from a long distance to come anywhere. Number 2, it's affordable because it takes out all of the challenges, all of the difficulties having to commute a long time, spending money on TNT, and even the infrastructure facilities needed to accommodate people, so it was affordable. Number 3, as a business, online education was easy for us because it was scalable. What does that mean? If we need more students to come in, that is not necessarily going to be increasing our costs. We don't have to go buy any new desks. We don't have to increase the budget on our facilities that we have or anything. It is easily scalable because everything can be done online. So as a business, it was a sweet spot for us based on where we are coming from and where we were going. And then the fourth thing was that it was vision oriented. Why? Because we wanted to see that there is a time coming where people will not be comfortable sitting in class, learning. People cannot travel long distance. Somebody is in Kumasi and want to study with us. Okay. Does it mean the person has to travel from Kumasi to Accra every day or Takrady to Accra every day to attend lectures? No. We want people to be in their home, be in their offices, wherever they are at, with or without internet, to study. So that was our vision. But here is the deal. When we started, there was a moment where, or there were some few years where we got into what I refer to as the wilderness. Why? Because although we wanted to provide online education, it was impossible. People were not listening. People were not looking at it. And so, yes, we were there having the capacity. We have the videos. We have the platform. We have developed everything. But here we are. We were in the wilderness. So for some number of years, we wanted to walk away because it doesn't make sense. You are spending money, hosting videos, websites, and nobody is interested. People are not aware. Because everybody wanted in-person class, in-person class, in-person class. But here is the thing. We had a vision because we knew that whether you like it or not, there is a time coming where people will not even want to travel for class. They would want to be in their house and study. So although we were in the wilderness for a number of years, and it was challenging, it was difficult, the vision kept us going, and our mindset of the fact that there is going to be a break one day. Yes, it is important to have a vision, but it's important you are consistent and also have faith that that thing is going to come to pass if that vision was given to you by God and you are willing to tarry. Because this goes out to everybody. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to achieve is possible. But there is a desert, there is a wilderness moment that you are going to be experiencing. It could take years. It could take maybe decades before what you carry will come to pass. For us, it was about 3 to 4 years in the wilderness. We wanted to provide online education, quality online education. The content are available, the content are hosted, but nobody was interested. That was our wilderness. But we had a vision. We had a mindset that something is going to happen, and we had faith. Now, the time of it happening, where the shift would take us to the next level, we didn't know, but we had faith. And so after the wilderness, there is always going to be a change. And so there come the transformation. So after the wilderness, the transformation came. For us, our transformation came during the COVID-19 pandemic. So everything we had dreamt of throughout these years, everything we had experienced and gone through throughout the wilderness, came to fruition during the COVID-19 pandemic. Why? Because once that thing struck, what happened? People cannot commute. People cannot do things, but you got to study because ICA hasn't closed. ACCA hasn't closed. CIMA hasn't closed. So now people started looking for online education. Guess what? We had already built the capacity. We had already built the infrastructure. We already know how this thing is done because we have been doing this in the wilderness for a number of years. So for us as an institution and with the Nhyira Premium brand, our transformation came during that COVID-19 pandemic because that is where we were taking room from the wilderness into the land flowing with milk and honey, figuratively. And so at that moment, we realized that, okay, this is the time what we've been waiting for has materialized. And so what do? We then metamorphose into the Nhyira Premium mobile application. We integrate ourselves from a different server, a different portal, to a new online portal. And then we leverage advanced technology because now what we have been waiting for, what we had seen, what we had envisioned, what we wanted to do is now the right time to do it. So that period changed everything about our operations and everything. That is why today you have the Nhyira Premium mobile application. That is why you have our online portal. And that is why if you check over some years after that period, you are seeing huge or a significant inclusion and leverage of advanced technology in everything that we are doing. Why? Because this is what we are called for, and this is what we see ourselves. But our transformation had to come during that period. So yes, some people struggled. Some people went down. Some people didn't see it well during that period. But for us, that was the time that everything that we had been working for came to pass. But you see, after every transformation, there is a challenge. Because just like the children of Israel, walking in the wilderness, they can see the land flowing with milk and honey, but the land is occupied. So there are challenges. We were not exempted from that. So after the transformation, we faced some challenges. Because here we are providing tuition online, giving people access to material, the ability to be able to study wherever they are located at. No need to commute again. You can be at your home, at your office, wherever you are at and study. But there were some challenges. The first challenge was in respect of poor internet coverage. Yeah, that was an issue. So there are people who cannot even join the class and be on the class for the whole 3-hour period. There are some people who are even discouraged from watching the playback of the video because they click on the video and it will be doing then they just get tired and walk away. Poor internet coverage. But not only that, it's the high cost of internet. So the thing is not working well, but you are paying expensive amount of money. And this was a significant challenge because then some people are discouraged from doing the online class. Some people are discouraged, although that provides them flexibility, it's affordable, they can be and do whatever they want to do and still study. The poor internet coverage and high cost of internet was a challenge. But here is the thing. We as an institution cannot fix internet problem. We are not a telecommunication company. We cannot fix a high internet cost. We are not the government or the telecommunication companies. So the coverage and the internet cost are the responsibilities of the telecommunication companies and the government. We can't do anything about that. But we are a business. And so how do we work around the poor internet coverage and the high cost of internet to ensure that our students still get access to high quality material, study everywhere they are, and put them in the position so they can go into the exam hall, write the exam with confidence, and pass the examination? How? That meant we needed to build a bridge. So we needed to become the bridge between the dream of people and their reality. So people who want to become chartered accountants, people who want to take their life to the next level, We had to become the bridge. Now, that bridge must then have 3 key components that will help us to really transform people so that they can deal with or overcome the challenges of high cost of internet and also low or poor internet coverage. The first element of the bridge was video downloads in the mobile application. And so we went back using technology to enable our students to download the videos and view them without data or internet right in the mobile application. And so now with the Nhyira Premium mobile application, whether you are on the Android or you're on iOS, that is Apple, you can download the video. So what does that mean? It means that maybe you are in the outskirts of town and then you come to the town once a week or twice a week. Okay, no problem. When you come and you have access to the internet, what do? You just go into the mobile application and download as many videos as you can with the internet. That means that now you go home or you go to wherever you are, you don't need internet again. You can still study because you get access to high quality study materials, lecture videos. Then you can really study to pass the examination. High cost of internet shouldn't stop you from pursuing your goals to become a chartered accountant. Poor internet coverage in your area, in your city, in your town, in your location should not stop you. So the Nhyira Premium mobile application, we have enabled it to help you to download the videos, access them, and play them without the need for the internet. That was the first thing we fixed as the bridge to transform people's life. But we went a little deeper. It's good to download the videos, but that meant that people are downloading 3-hour videos. But to be able to watch that 3-hour video, that means you are technically going to use about 4, 5, or 6 hours to exhaustively watch the entire video. So again, we sat down and be like, okay, how do we fix that? And that took us to the second element on the bridge, and that is the key summary videos. And so, as some of you know already, in the mobile application, you are getting access to summary videos on almost all the subjects. So you pick financial reporting, corporate reporting, strategic case study, advanced audit and assurance, financial management, whatever. There are summary videos there. So what does that mean? It means you don't necessarily have to spend time to watch that 3-hour video. Whatever topic you have based on your study plan, you just go under the summary video and watch the summary videos which explain the principles underlining that topical area. What does that mean? It means that now students can finish the syllabus in record time. So instead of spending 6 hours to be able to watch one 3-hour lecture video, now you can spend 40 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour, watch the summary videos, everything is understood, principles are explained, then you can expose yourself to questions. So that was the second key element, which is now available, accessible, and we've received a lot of praises about especially the summary videos because it helps you to walk through the syllabus in a record time. You know, right from the beginning, we understood that people don't have time, and we don't also. I don't want to spend 6 hours to do something that I can do in an hour. I don't want to do it. And so how can people go through the syllabus in record time without spending more hours? That is why the summary videos are there. And as I mentioned, we have received a lot of praises, a lot of students saying that, hey, Nhyira, the summary videos, the best thing that I've ever used because it helps me to walk through the syllabus in record time, understanding the principles so I can pass the examination. And so if you are part of our community or you are planning to join our community, definitely the summary videos still available. And the good news is that currently it is only accessible in the mobile applications, but we are working to bring it directly on the website as well. What it means then is that you will be able to watch those summary videos as well on the website going into the future as we leverage technology and bring those premium content as well on the website. But that was the second key component of the bridge on how we can help our students deal with low network coverage and high internet costs. But it didn't end there. We then went to say, okay, in addition to having the videos downloadable, having the key summary videos, students also need study materials. And so over the years, we have brought in our study materials to help students to be able to study. And some of you may have seen this. So we have book on public sector, financial reporting, advanced audit and assurance, strategic case study, corporate reporting, taxation, management accounting, financial management. All these are some of our books that we have available. And the beauty of these is that they are structured in a manner to enable you to go through the syllabus in a record time with practice questions. Public sector like this, we have a lot of practice questions in it. Management accounting, a lot of practice questions. Advanced audit and assurance, a lot of practice questions in these to enable you to go into the exam hall and write the examination. Because it is not enough to just watch the summary videos. You need to get questions to solve. It is not enough to just get the principles. Sometimes you need to crystallize them in materials. And so that was the third thing in our bridge element in bringing our students to their destination. But we didn't end there. We realized that students have to also solve questions and work on their speed and accuracy. And so we have the live practice questions right on our website. And so on the website, on your respective courses, the live practice question is available there. Maybe permit me to see if I can demonstrate that a little to you. So when you log in or you sign into the website, you come to your courses, and that is going to display all of the courses that you have. Now, this is a demo account, so it has all the courses. And so whatever course you have, you're going to see actions. And under the actions, you're going to see a number of things here. View or read opens the course. Then you see essay test, essay results. Then you see MQC, that is multiple choice questions test. The reason we baked this into the platform was because we knew that there is a time coming where everything is going to be digitized. Currently, as of today, the ICAG level 1 papers are no longer paper written. They are computer-based examination. And that is happening gradually. And there is a time coming where level 2, level 3, everything is going to be written online. And so before then, we knew, because remember, we are ahead of time. We see what we want to do, and we've seen the implementation of some of these things across the world, and we know it was just a matter of time it will reach here. So that is why we baked the multiple choice question test in this. And so although currently, at this very moment, level 2 papers, they are not multiple choice questions. These texts, live practice tests, helps you to work on your speed and accuracy, do your calculation, and crystallize the principles. So if you click on multiple choice question like this, boom, it opens the question. And you can see the total time there, 44 minutes, and each question has a timer. So this question is 2 minutes, and it is counting down. And the question is available here, as you can see, mean score acquired, how much to be recognized. And almost all these questions will require you to work before you select your answer. Once you select your answer, now the beauty is that if you're not able to work within the time, the system automatically goes to the next question and you lose that question. So this live practice question is to help our students work with speed and accuracy and work on their timing so they can pass their examination. And so for management accounting, financial reporting, corporate reporting, financial management, All of these are baked into it to help our students to work with speed and accuracy and remember the things that they are learning very well. And so, yes, there is poor internet coverage. Yes, there is high internet cost. But that doesn't mean you cannot become a chartered accountant. That doesn't mean you have to abandon the dream. With our mobile application, you can download videos. With our mobile application and platform, you can get access to the key summary videos so you can go through the syllabus in record time. That is the most important thing. I tell people this always. Success is measured in time. So if you can do something in 1 hour and someone else will do it in 10 hours, you are more successful than that person. You will go far than that person. Yes, you've all done it, but you did it before them. And that is how success is. That is how you can take your life to the next level. So the key summary videos are there. Our study manuals are available that you can get access to. Use them to help you to study. And certainly the online practice question portal available to help you so you can work on your speed and accuracy and study very well at the end of the day. So that was the bridge we built to carry our students, irrespective of their past, irrespective of their stories, irrespective of the experiences they've had, to help them to achieve their goals. And over the years, we've done that and continue to do that. So that is the bridge that we built. But this is the next phase of our journey. So the next decade of Nhyira Premium is what we are introducing you to today. In the next decade of the Nhyira Premium brand and what we do generically, there are a number of things that we are launching officially today. Some of you have been using or utilizing them already, or that we are launching officially today that will be taken to the next level in the next decade, even to make our platform more affordable, more reliable, and stable to all people across the world to become successful. And so the future. The first thing about our future is we are launching today the Ask Nhyira Premium AI. So what does this mean? This means that you are studying and there is something you don't understand. Yes, you can Google it, but when you Google, it's going to give you a lot of websites. You don't even know where to read, where to go. So you don't have a problem. All you do is to go to the website and make sure you are logged in on the website, because you have to sign in to be able to access the AI agent. And on the home page, immediately you hit the home page and you are signed in already. So if you don't have an account, it means you need to create an account and sign in. You can see at the bottom here, the AI agent has opened up Ask Nhyira Premium. So you are welcome with a message, "Hello, I am Ask Nhyira Premium, a virtual assistant. Ask me anything about your studies or Nhyira Premium and the courses we offer. Please note, I am an AI agent and my responses may not always be accurate." So what are you studying? What questions do you have? Just put it in it and it will give you a response real time. And the beauty about this is that we are using proprietary content. What does that mean? It means that the agent is not leveraging what is available online. It is leveraging our knowledge source. So our books, our materials, that is the base where the agent is going to be extracting a response from. So we can try it with anything at all. I have typed out a couple of questions here. Let's see if I can bring it up. So for instance, let's ask the second question. I always forget when I study. What should I do? Okay, so you ask the AI agent, for instance. Let's paste it, put it there. So I want to zoom this out a little bit so that you can see what we are talking about. Okay, so here you go. So my question was, I always forget when I study. What should I do? So based on official sources, so this is coming from the knowledge base of Nhyira Premium, right? It says, Okay, this is to enroll in a course. So this is the answer to the response. Improving memory and retention while studying can be achieved through various techniques and strategies. So you are giving the response there. Okay, what else do you have? You are studying anything. So explain the code of ethics to me. Let's put it there. Here we go. Boom. Let's see what it will spew out to us as an answer. It's working its magic. Gonna take some time, some cases, depending on your network. Boom, it's ready. So this is the ethical code of conduct. Again, based on official sources. So the ethical code of conduct for accountants. Boom. Integrity, be straightforward and honest in all professional work. Objectivity, professional competence and due care. Confidentiality, exception. It's there. So you are studying and you meet a deadlock, right? You have a question. Just come to the platform on the website and log in or sign in and boom, ask Nhyira Premium. Or maybe some work-related issues. So, for instance, the first question here, why should the proceeds from the issue of loan notes be, maybe convertible loan notes, be separated into equity and debt? Convertible loan notes. So let's see. Now, this is an accounting standard, right? So let's put that in. Boom. So you are learning financial instruments and you are still not getting the principle. Okay, so why should the proceeds from issue of convertible loan note be separated into debt and equity? So again, from official source, based on official source, it gives you the reasons. It gives you the guiding principles. It tells you how to calculate the debt component, how to calculate the equity component. So in the next decade, this is going to be an integral part of our program, of everything we do here, the Ask Nhyira Premium AI agent. So you have access to this, okay? And it's accessible to everyone. The only thing you need is you have to sign up first, log in into the account. Then on the home page, you'll be able to ask Nhyira Premium, whatever you need to ask Nhyira Premium, accounting and finance related. That's the idea here. That's all. So, for instance, let's do one more, then probably we move from here. What are the roles of the GRA in budgeting, in public sector budgeting? Let's see if it will give us something. So you can try it yourself and see. So what are the roles of GRA in public sector budgeting? Let's see what it will give us. Okay, so it says, let's see, role of GRA in public sector. GRA is responsible for the administration of taxes, It was established, GRA integration. You got your response coming up there. So that's the first thing we are bringing in, the Ask Nhyira Premium AI agent. So no need to worry. You are studying something. There's a question you are solving. You are finding it difficult. Go there, Ask Nhyira Premium, and that's it. Why is this important? Because you see, sometimes you want an explanation as to why something is done. And you can't Google and get it. And so that is where the AI agent comes in, and we are leveraging technology to give you this. The second thing that we are introducing going into the next decade, which some of you have already benefited from, is the booking sessions. And so we are going into a phase where the next decade we want to really personalize our tuition program. What does that mean? It means that it's not just about, I'm joining live lectures, I'm sitting there, that is all. No, we want to really have that personalized relationship and environment where you can come forward, whatever problems you have, questions you are solving, assignments are given, something you don't understand, boom. So there is an avenue now for you to be able to book sessions and spend time with the lecturers, and your problem will be dealt with. So maybe there's something that was taught you don't understand, or you watch a summary video, there is something you don't understand, and you are seeking clarity. You ask Nhyira Premium AI, maybe the response was not good. You want to really hear. Now, the reason why this booking is important is that sometimes people will call at the time that we are not available. And that creates a lot of friction for us. And so in the next decade, we want to create the environment where you book the call. So the time is agreed, you know, you are prepared, you have your book. We know we are prepared, we have the things needed, then you can be better helped. So we are going to be sharing the booking platform with you. Some of you already have it, but we're going to be sharing this with you. And that is exclusive for our students to be able to book the session free. You don't pay anything. You see, it's free. You don't pay anything. So book free session with your lecturers and ask questions. Let them deal with your problems for you. Don't you like this? Free Ubuntu. It's free Ubuntu. But not only that. So in addition to the Ask Nhyira Premium AI, the booking sessions to be able to have personalized experience so we can help our students much better is the groundbreaking thing that we are getting ourselves into, which is the practice question courses. Yes. So now we are introducing the practice question courses. What does that mean? You know that you have to watch the summary videos, understand the principles. But after that, you need to expose yourself to a lot of questions. Yes, it's okay to get the ICAG question kit. Yes, there are some questions in our books. But you know, sometimes, or even download the ICA past questions. You can download the ICA past questions. You've checked the question. You've checked the solution. But you still don't understand why certain figures were put there. So it's more or less like the more questions you are looking at, the less answers you are having, and it is so frustrating. And so what we are now doing is to bring practice question courses. These are solved questions, video questions that you get access to. And we are officially today launching for financial reporting. And by the end of this month, hopefully, we are launching management accounting. Then going into 2026, the other subjects are also going to be launched. And so this is a dedicated course that is coming up that you can get access to help you to go through the syllabus very well. So for financial reporting, corporate reporting students, this is the course. It's a dedicated course where you have access to numerous practice questions explaining, okay, this is the question. This is how this figure was derived. This is how we solve it. These are the principles that we are applying relating to this question. Now, it's a dedicated course, so the price is $599 for people if you want to enroll in the course. But for all our students, if you have already enrolled in corporate reporting or financial reporting, you are going to pay only $249 to be able to access this course. And we've spoken to you about this already last 2 weeks and yesterday during classes. So you're going to pay just $249 to get access to this course. Now, just let me show you a little what we have available here. The good thing is that this course can be accessible both in the Nhyira Premium mobile application, where you can download the video, watch them over and over again, as well as on the website. So what are you studying? And we have categorized the issues into maybe 7 groups or 8. So the first part is the financial reporting or the framework for non-financial assets and obligation. This is looking at all the non-current asset accounting standards. Then we come to the core IFRSs. This is looking at the 3 musketeers, IFRS 9, IFRS 15, and IFRS 16. So those 3 core accounting standards that go together there. Then we come to what we refer to as the synergy of financial reporting. These standards are IAS 12 and IAS 21 because these 2 standards are actually connected to other accounting standards. So IAS 12, IAS 21, detailed, discussed with practice questions. Then, framework for compensation of employees. This is exclusive for corporate reporting students. That is IAS 19, IFRS 2, share-based payment. Then we come to the single entity financial statement. So you get access to videos on single entity financial statement, evaluation of financial statement, calculating the ratios, how to write the analysis, how to interpret the ratios available. Specialized transactions exclusively for corporate reporting students, business valuation, financial reconstruction. You are getting access to all of these things. Then question 1, which is going to be in the exam, or consolidated financial statement. Then certainly some other accounting standards. Why is this important? This is important because our live lectures cannot allow us to solve as many questions as we are supposed to solve. And so, yes, you understand the principles after watching the summary videos. Yes, you are able to solve some questions, but how much questions can you get yourself exposed to on the live call? It's not possible. So what do? That is why these practice question courses are coming in. And so if you are writing financial reporting or corporate reporting right now, I need you to really get access to this. And this is a work in progress, because so far you can see these are the list of videos, 17 different videos available on that first area. That second area, 15 videos. We're going to be adding more as we go. Then the synergy standard area, we have 11 videos there. The compensation, we have about 9 videos there. The single entity financial statement, as at now, we have about 7 videos there. Then consolidated financial statement, we have about 10 lectures there. Then we come to the other accounting standards. And the other more videos are going to be added to this as we proceed with the discussion. So this is what we are now bringing in. So you spend time to study, watch the key summary videos, read the books to understand the principles. Then you have to expose yourself to questions. So what did you study? Okay, maybe you studied IAS 36, impairment of assets. Okay, and you want some questions on impairment of assets. You just come here. So you can see IAS 36, IAS 36, IAS 38, IAS 38. The videos are available. You watch the videos, get the principles, get the concepts there. Or whatever government grants, you get access to them. Or our brothers, the 3 standards, IFRS 15, revenue from contract with customers, and you are looking for questions discussing each of the principles under IFRS 15. Here you have it. Detailed questions walking you through the principles. IFRS 9, financial instrument, detailed questions. IAS 12, income tax. There are videos available here that you can look at, discussing each of the key areas that you have to understand. Certainly our consolidated financial statement. You can see the questions available there, explaining the core principles. That is the practice question courses that we have available. As I said, at the moment, it is financial reporting, corporate reporting. That is what is available now. So you can get access to that from today throughout to be able to prepare to study. If you have already registered for our financial reporting or corporate reporting, certainly that means you are just going to pay 249 Ghana Cedi instead of the 599. And it's because it's part of the bundle that we are going to be offering over the next decade as we take our life and our businesses and everything we do here to the next level. And by the end of this month, we are hoping that management accounting will also be available on the website. And as I said, everything is accessible here, right? So for instance, give me a sec, let's see. If I should open a video like this, let's see. Boom, that's it, playing on the website. And the good thing is that we are now on a different server, and so videos are going to be transcoding in record time. In other words, you're going to be able to Click the video, boom, you watch. Click the video, boom, you watch. So you can see this.
Right, so welcome
boom,
to our
it starts
practice
playing,
question
and you can hear the
masterclass course.
sound
And as we
coming
mentioned in the
there.
introductory
And
video,
those are the videos available that you can watch. So if you want to watch on the website because, you want to have big screen on your desktop, on your MacBook, on your iPad, then you do the website. But if you want to watch on your mobile application also, on the mobile device, then you can also watch that as well. So all these are available and being added to what we are doing to help you to go into the exam hall and pass the examination. So number one, the Nhyira Premium AI agent. Number two, the booking sessions so that we will be able to have that personalized sessions with you to help you to really go into the exam hall and pass the examination. The practice question courses, which is a game-changing thing. If you love our summary videos, I can guarantee you this practice question courses will transform the way you study so you can go to the exam hall and pass the examination. And certainly going into the future in the next decade, our platform is going to become what we refer to as a skill marketplace. So pretty soon, you are going to be seeing other courses available on the platform. So not only ICAG, ACCA, CIMA courses, but we are also going to be having courses on entrepreneurship, courses on communication, courses on marketing, courses on various other areas taught by industry-leading experts that you can get access to. So maybe you are watching this and you are skillful and you have some knowledge, you have some experience, you have some expertise in marketing, banking, insurance, investment, finance, whatever. And you want to teach that and make money, reach out. Our team will check, vet you, walk you through the process. Then you will come in here in our studio, produce the content. Everything is going to be handled by us, and you will be guided on how the thing is going to be structured and the deal will be structured in total. So maybe you're watching this, you're an expert, you have some skill that you want to teach people. We are waiting. You can come. You reach out to my team. Your details will be checked, and if everything checked out and we can authenticate your expertise and everything, we let you come in, come produce the content here in our studio because we need quality production, you're right? So we're going to be bringing you in, produce quality product, quality video, quality audio. Video will be edited, everything will be done, hosted, and you will be able to reach hundreds of thousands of people getting access to those content. So in the next decade, that is what you are going to be seeing as well on our platform. So if maybe tomorrow or next month you visit the website and you see something on entrepreneurship, don't say, oh, Nhyira has stopped teaching ICA or ACCA. No, our platform is designed to be able to do a lot of educational issues, not just in ICA, ACCA, or CIMA, but also in other fields of study. And that is the purpose of the Nhyira Premium brand. That is why we started the way we started. So these are some things that we are working on in the next decade for the next phase of the Nhyira Premium brand. And we cannot wait to let you use these, leverage on them, and be part of it so that we can hold your hand, provide you with the blueprint you need so you can become successful. Thank you.